expressing its desire for what it wants to make sure happen, whether it's the ADA or whether it's the CCA, all of the acts, that's using your power, and your power has been realized since the ADA passed Congress, and it's going to continue to be realized.
Democratic nomination for president.
It's also about time for change.
This is your theme for
this is your theme for your conference this year. That is what Senator Obama is about. A time for change for Americans with disabilities, a time for improvement for Americans with disabilities, and a time for total inclusion for Americans with disabilities. That's the change that Senator Obama is about. Let me talk to you about 3 brief issues before I leave you today. Number 1, America, for so long, especially when the ADA was passed, was a leader on disability rights for the entire world. In fact, many countries modeled their disability rights after the ADA. Unfortunately, that has faded in recent years, in recent history, and we are no longer the leader. Under Senator Obama, that is going to change. Senator Obama and his policy has pledged to make the United States a signatory to the UN Convention on Disability Rights for all persons who are disabled.
That's good to know. All right.
As you all know, it's the first human rights treaty in the 21st century, and it's a model for the world. And Senator Obama is going to make the United States a signatory and urge Congress to quickly ratify that.
Yeah.
Second, the ADA. A lot has been said about that already before I came up here today, and we all know the ADA has passed Congress. The ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Amendments Act, is now before Senate. Senator Obama has pledged his support for that act in full.
All right. Good. All right.
We all know the problems with the ADA in that the Supreme Court has severely limited the original intent of the ADA. Persons with cancer, heart disease, all of these persons should have been included and were intended to be included under the ADA, but the Supreme Court has severely limited, damaging the intent of the ADA. That's all going to change. It's a time for change, and that change is going to happen with Senator Barack Obama.
Right now, yeah.
And third, independent living. Americans with disabilities, Americans with disabilities, we all have the right to choose our own living arrangements.
Yeah.
We all have the right to be the controllers of our own destiny and our own fate, and not be forced into institutions.
Yeah.
Not be categorized, denigrated, and degraded, and not be treated like all other Americans. The Community Choice Act, sponsored by Senator Harkin, the Class Act, Senator Obama has pledged to pass those laws when he becomes president and pledged his full support for the Community Choice Act. So I urge you, when you go to the polls on November 4th, and you think about using your power, use your power to vote for Senator Obama. It's a time for change. It's a time for Senator Obama, and it's a time for all Americans with disabilities. Thank you.